What's up, Internet? Kern 1776 here. I got mission 112. It's June. It's time for mission 112 of Battlbox. I just got my shipment in last night, yeehaw, and I'm ready to break on into this thing and show you what we got in mission 112. So let's not waste any more time and run the intro, yeehaw. Okay, dokie. We got our mission brief right here as always. And I've got glare on it as always right there. Your mission brief, mission 112 Battlbox. And as always, we've got the basic, advanced, pro, and pro plus listed out in here. And I've got the pro plus, the highest tier that you can get. First up in the basic box. Now this thing right here has become pivotal. Pivotal, is that right? Pivotal for me. When it comes to my organization here in my shop, I got a lot of packs, I got a lot of stuff, and sometimes it's absolutely maddening trying to keep it all decluttered and organized and know where everything is and all that. This product right here has helped me organize some of my stuff, specifically my packs. Now there's other things I can do, and now that I got another one, I can do that. But right now I primarily use this. Let me show you. Right there it says UTTY, UT. I don't really, honestly, I don't know how to say the name. But it is a hanging system. It says right here, the world's most versatile hanger. Portable gear hanger. You guys are gonna love this. Use it for like what I'm using it for organizing packs and things like that. I think most people in America that have a garage don't actually park their vehicles in their garage. I think it's packed full of crap. You know, sports equipment, things like that for the kids, and baseball equipment, or you know, yard tools, or God knows what we all have piled up in our garages. I know mine is an absolute mess because I have not yet organized it and cleaned it now that I've got my shop pretty much done. Still got things to do. Anyway, rambling. So what is it? I'll show you. So you got this strap here, pretty long strap. Let's see, it's probably about 5 foot or so, 5 foot strap, a little more than 5 foot. So you got a hook here on one end, and it's just a strap. Then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these hooks here. So you got this hook. Got the latch, you run the strap through, latch it down. And you can put all 5 or just a few, whatever you want on here. Take your strap, open the clasp on your hook thing there, and slide them on. And what's cool about this too is it's portable, right? So you can take this with you camping, you can take it with you, put them in your garage, put them in your closets, bedrooms, heck, hanging it up in your pantry. You can use this to hang bags or hang different things in your pantry. Tons and tons of uses. I'll leave it up to you what to use it for. I like to use it for packs. So anyway, you get them on your strap, you get them where you want it on the strap, and then you simply just push this down to lock it onto the strap. So you got 5, total of 10 hooks. There's 2 on each. Lock them in. Your little bag there in case you want to travel with it. That's another thing. You can travel with this. You want to hang up stuff in the hotel room or whatever. Airbnb, you bring in a bunch of stuff you want to hang up. Take this, hook it to a nail, hook it over a door, whatever. And you've got hooks that you can hang all your packs. You can hang your baseball equipment. You can hang football equipment. Give these to your kids, put them in their lockers at school. Do kids even use lockers anymore? Do high schools have lockers anymore? I don't know. Hang hats, packs, clothing, whatever on this, and then adjust them however you want, right? So really cool idea right here. It's one of those items where you go, why in the crap did I not think of this? 75-pound hanging capacity. I'm going to assume that's the total. Maybe based off of that hook right there, possibly. Machine washable, so if it needs to be washed, you can wash it. And they offer team branding, so you got some kids that play for a specific team and whatever, I guess on the strap or whatever, you can put the brand of the team or whatever they're on. It's pretty cool. All right, so that's your first item in the basic box. I dig it. I think it's freaking awesome. What I also think is awesome is the second item in this here box. So the second item in this here basic box is the Fiber Light Fire Kit. This stuff works great. We're gonna start a fire right here. All right, so Fiber Light kit right here, the fire kit. It's freaking awesome. So you got yourself a tin right here with a big nice Ranger band on it. So when you're done with this tin, you can poke a hole in it. You can use it to make char cloth. You can use the tin and build a survival kit or whatever, or continue, you know, it as a fire kit. You open it up. You get a little fire starter ferrocerium little rod deal right there with a whistle. And then you got this nice fibrous material in here, and it is packed in here tight. That's a lot of material in there in a nice small, about an Altoids tin size little tin right there, but it's packed in there super tight. So I'm gonna take a little pinch of this out. Don't take much. So we'll open this dude up. So you got yourself a little striker there, and right here is your ferrocerium rod. It's ferrocerium, not ferrocerium, okay? That's for like no-seams and stuff like that. This is ferrocerium. So you wanna get that black coating off the rod to start with. Let's see what we got here. Boom. We got fire. It's just a little pinch, a little pinch right there to get your fire started. Actually burns for a good bit too. Always a good thing to have plenty of fire starters. You need fire starters in multiple kits, vehicles, cache sites, whatever. Let that continue to burn. So that just fits right back in here, clicks in just like that. So made in the USA, a little Fiber Light fire kit right there. Yeehaw, it's freaking awesome. Third item in the basic box, equally as freaking stoked about this one as I am these two. The Camillus Glide Sharpener. Really nice sharpener right here, kind of a pocket style sharpener. Great to keep in tackle boxes, great to keep in glove boxes, great to keep in a fanny pack if you rock a fanny pack or anything like that, or a waist pack. Open this dude up. Also getting ready for Blade Show. Blade Show's later this week, so y'all be on the lookout for some vidges coming from Blade Show. These kind of sharpeners are great. I will say this, some people kind of talk down about sharpeners like this that have like the pull through type of, you know, carbide and ceramic little areas here to sharpen a knife. These things aren't meant to reprofile a knife. They're not meant to, you know, take something that's literally stupid dull, like crazy dull, and get it back down to a fine. This is for maintaining an edge, okay? The best way to keep a knife sharp is to maintain it over time. Sometimes you need to remove a little bit of material just to get it, you know, back sharp. Use it, sharpen it up, put it back in your pocket, or vice versa. If you do it for that, these things are freaking perfect. These things work great. And this one's got a lot of little different little intricacies with it. So you've got your ceramic and carbide, you know, sharpeners here. You know, this is to remove a little more material. This right here is just to help straighten the edge. Doesn't really remove a whole lot of material, if any at all. It also has on here, have you ever tried to sharpen freaking scissors? Bet you haven't. Most people don't sharpen scissors. This actually has slots here in the middle here so that you can sharpen scissors or shears. So you got the different angles here for the shears. So here you got another little carbide piece right here that they're calling your multi-angle. So you can do it at different angles. You see the angle here of that carbide sharpener. So shears, regular, you know, pull through knife, and then a multi-angle sharpener. And then here on the corners they have a little T6, let's see, yeah, T6, T8, T9, and T10 right here. So you can, you know, take scales off a knife, tighten up things or whatever with, so use it as a tool as well. And then here we've got carbide with a groove in it, so you can sharpen fish hooks and things such as that. Great little sharpener to keep at the ready at all times. I freaking dig this thing. Lifetime warranty. Camillus is a great company. They make really good tools. So the Camillus Glide Sharpener is your final item in the basic box. Works great. Use it properly, okay? That's your basic box. Yeehaw. All right, so now it's advanced box time. This right here is a member recommended item from Angela H. of Auburn, Washington, and I think it's an absolutely awesome recommendation. It is the Heaven's Harvest seed kit. Now, some of you probably gonna say, man, I ain't got space to have a garden or anything like that. Well, believe it or not, you don't need a lot of space to have a good garden, okay? Being able to grow some of your own foods and stuff like that is a skill that I think all of us should try, okay? Some of us just can't keep any plants alive. I know a few people like that. Some of us do okay. Some of us do great. But you never know unless you try, okay? If you just have a balcony on the back of an apartment that can get a little bit of sun, you can freaking grow plants in pots. You can grow vegetables and stuff like that in pots. Matter of fact, John Roman, CEO of Battlbox, he's got, I don't know the name of it, and maybe he can answer in the comments or something like that, but they've got inside their home, they have an area up against a wall by some windows. It's like these tubes that's got little sections kind of coming out of them that you plant, you know, vegetables and plants and stuff in the tubes inside your house. And they have a absolutely gorgeous, very bountiful in their home, freaking little garden in these tubes by the windows. Like, it's freaking amazing, right? So you can kind of, you know, where there's a will, there's a way, right? Like if you want to grow some plants, stuff like that in your home, regardless if you got property, you got space to do raised beds in the backyard, or actually till the ground and put in a legit garden, which is a lot of work. If you're not used to that, you can use this stuff, okay? Not only that, but just put this away in a cache. Put this away until you need it or whatever. But I suggest you use it, kind of get your feet wet, and then you can buy more if need be. So what's in this? So this is the Heaven's Harvest seed kit, and there's a pile of stuff in here. Oops, messed that up. I'll show you the bag. Heaven's Harvest right there. Don't need that. So there's a pile of seeds in here. And information, because not all of us are farmers or gardeners, right? And these are heirloom seeds as well, FYI. So USA grown and hand packaged out of Blairsville, Georgia. So we've got bush beans. I love bush beans. We got bush beans here. We've got cabbage, a bunch of cabbage here. Early Jersey Wakefield heirloom. We got carrot Denver. We got collards, Georgia Southern collards. We got kale. We've got corn. We got cucumbers, tomatoes, squash, and onion. And my wife, I'll show you some clips outside. My wife did plant tomatoes and squash out of this group. She's got some raised beds out here. I think that's all she used out of this for now. Here on this piece of paper, it tells you what the companion plants are to each one of these, the variety that they are, the weight of it, the approximate seed count in each package, your planting depth, your spacing, your space between rows, the days to germination, and days to harvest. So a lot of really good information on here. Don't throw this away. You open this up, you don't have to use all the seeds. You can just use a few of them because they're resealable, Ziploc resealable, like little packages here for each seed. So, and you get a bunch of freaking seeds in here. For instance, the collards, 4,390 seeds approximately in each package. The cabbage, 3,540 seeds. Kale, 2,815 seeds. Squash, 237. Tomato, 1,775 freaking tomato seeds in here. That is your advanced box item right there. These heirloom seeds from Heaven's Harvest really quality stuff, and they're right here out of Blairsville, Georgia. Yeehaw. Not that I'm in Blairsville, Georgia, but I'm in Georgia. You get it. So now it's time for the Pro Box. And this month in the Pro Box, I love this item. This is such a versatile thing to have. I mean, it's just freaking amazing. It's from Ruck and River. This is an excellent little piece of kit to have with you to keep stuff up off the ground. While you're in a hammock, you can literally cook breakfast while in your hammock and have this table sitting right next to you in your hammock. You don't even have to get out of your hammock to have freaking breakfast in the morning or supper in the evening before you go to bed. So from Ruck and River, we've got the camping table in that box right there, or it was in that box. So as you can see right here, we got this kind of bag looking thing here, little pouch bag looking thing. It says Ruck and River here on the corner. It's got a piece of Velcro. You open it up and you got your table gear there. Now, this not only is the carrying bag for this here table, it's also an accessory to it. Bear with me. So we got some parts here, like the leg or the pole, that actually has a pouch on the inside to store that in so it's not rattling around in there when you're transporting it. All right, so I've even used this in shooting competitions. It's got a 1/4 20 threaded insert right here. I've screwed this on top of my shooting tripod, and I can take my shooting bag and sit it on top of this and then put my rifle on top of the shooting bag, use my tripod as a support. So, I mean, just tons of freaking uses. Anyway, it's not designed for that, but it works for that. So here's the top of the table. It's got some holes in it. This right here will hold cups, like Dixie cups, things like that will fit down in there. They'll kind of slip in there just a little bit so that, you know, that your cups aren't tippy on it. There's numerous cutouts here for all sorts of little things. Like you can stick knives down through here, cooking utensils, whatever. I mean, there's tons of different things you can do with that, right? They're not designed for any specific use or whatever, but there's holes here so you can slide things down through there, like knives and things like that. So here's your poles, and I'll show footage using this, but screw your poles together. This end here has a little spike for it to go down in the ground. So depending on the height that you want to use, you don't have to use all the poles, but there's 3 of them that you can use. Screw these in, and then you take your table. You got where the nut the insert kind of protrudes up, and on this side is flat. You want the flat side up. So screw this in, just like that. And you just stick this down in the sand of the sandbar, stick it down in the ground beside your hammock, beside your chair when you're fishing, whatever, and you've got suddenly a little table right here. You can put your drinks, you can put some knives, you can put your worms or your crickets on here, whatever, and you're good to go. It's freaking great. Put your butane can right there with your stove on it and cook your food on here. That's what I love it for. So you're laying in your hammock, this is sitting right beside you. You just kind of scooch up in your hammock and make breakfast right there in your hammock. It's freaking great. There's more, right? So you got this piece here that can attach to the side. Also has holes on it, etc., etc. It's got these hooks right here. So you can take this and you can mount it to the side right here, like that. And it's got these little wing nuts. And now you can put your phone right here. Where's my phone? You have this stuck in the ground, obviously. You can set your phone right here and you can watch YouTube videos or film or whatever. You can just set your phone right there and, you know, have entertainment, listen to music, whatever that is, right? Or you can hang, cooking utensils from this. All sorts of things. You can take this away completely and not use it at all. It's up to you. Now, the bag, okay? So the bag here has a hole in the bottom with a little flat. This actually, so nice. You run the pole through the hole, and then it's got these little pieces of cordage here. Try to do this without making too much of a mess. And then you've got these little clasps. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can run the clasp up through one of the slots here. What I do though, makes it a little easier. I just run the cords up through the hole on the corner. So take that off. Like that. Run it up through the hole in the corner. Put it back on. Do that on all 4 corners. Of course, you adjust the height of this however you want. But now you've got a storage bag underneath your table, okay? So you can throw your spices and you can throw whatever in here, more fishing gear, snacks can go into this, and then you just adjust the strings here, however, with the clasps to adjust the height however you want, right? It's a freaking awesome little kit right here. But I got one more part to show you. It makes it even cooler. So let's just say you want to take this. That's it. How are you going to use it? Well, it comes with this little part right here. So this little dude right here allows you to just grab a stick out in the woods, sharpen a point on the end. It comes with this adapter, so you got 1/4-20 female thread on one end, and the size lost me on this end. A little bit larger female thread on this end. So you can use this as an extension, or you can use this with other poles. You can use this with different tripods. So let's say you had a tripod that you were using and it had the larger size. You could screw this on to there and then screw the top on. But anyway, you got this piece and the top. That's all you need. So you screw this into the top, and then you just fashion you a stick out in the woods. You stick it in here, stick it in there, and then tighten this down onto the stick, and you got yourself your table. And you didn't have to take all this other stuff if you didn't want to. Super versatile. And I'm telling you, you're gonna freaking love this thing. I know for myself, Memorial weekend, well, not this past one, but the year before, me and my cousin went kayaking on the river, fishing, found us a nice sandbar, set up on the sandbar, chair on each side, cold beverage for each of us on here. We had us a little bowl of boiled peanuts. That's what we eat down here in South Georgia. And we sat on the sandbar and fished and drank cold beverages, and were completely comfortable with our little table sitting right between us. It's freaking great. So that is your Pro Box item right there from Ruckin River, the Ruckin River camping table. Oh yeah, and I forgot to add, because I was so excited about the table, that is a staff recommended item from RT, Richard Toms. We call him RT. He is the CFO of Battlbox. He's freaking awesome, and he recommended an awesome product. Obviously, I kind of pushed him a little bit because I love it too. All right, so the Pro Plus box, the knife of the month, the meat and potatoes. This month, we've got a knife straight from Fox, Italy. This is a legit Fox Knives knife right here. Y'all know I dig Fox Knives. Like I've said 1,000 times, those rascals in Italy know how to sharpen a knife. These things, every Fox knife I've ever touched is stupid sharp. So this is the Genzanzo Fox Italy Zero 2.0 Desert Warrior. That's a lot. So it's the Desert Warrior, the 2.0. So I don't know about you, but during the summertime, I like to wear shorts as often as possible. And sometimes some folders are just aggravating to wear with a fairly light pair of shorts, because it's just a lot of weight. You know, it just feels like your shorts are getting pulled. You know, you don't have a belt, or I don't have a belt. on my shorts. So a nice lightweight folding knife, because you need to have a pocket knife on you. I mean, I grew up in a time where all men had pocket knives on them at all times. And if you didn't, something, you know, you kind of question them a little bit. Like, where's your pocket knife? You ain't got a pocket knife on you? Having a good pocket knife is a thing, right? And a lot of times what you wear dictates what you're going to carry, okay? You don't want to carry a big heavy knife when you got some real lightweight thin shorts on. So this dude right here not only is sexy, look at that rascal. It's like under 2 ounces, I think, something like that. Where's it at? Yeah, 1.98 ounces. So technically it's under 2 ounces. That's stupid light. So this little folder right here is designed by Genzanzo. It is freaking sexy. Look at that dude right there. So there's 2 color ways of this that you may get. So you may get this one. So this has FRN scales in coyote tan, and then it's got this blade coating here that's called Coyote Top Shield on there. So as you see here, it's got the Fox logo. Right here it says Genzanzo Fox Knives N690 steel and made in Italy. So you got matching pocket clip right here, so you can take the clip off, put it on this side if you want to. It is a tip up carry only, so you can't put the clip up here toward the pivot. The locking mechanism is here on the top, like your old school folders. The other color is this one right here. So you may get this color right here, exact same knife, this different color. Yeah. So this is a gray FRN scales, just like the other. So this is sandblasted finish on the blade steel versus coating. And then you got gray FRN scales, sandblasted pocket clip. Really sexy knife right here. I love Fox knives. Fox knives, they make some amazing knives. And they're stupid freaking sharp. Stupid sharp. So that is your Pro Plus Knife of the Month, the Genzanzo 2.0 Desert Warrior, designed by Genzanzo. Nothing short of amazing. Lightweight summer EDC right there. Dig it. So that's mission 112 of Battlbox, folks. I love this box. Everything in this box is freaking awesome. Works great, solves problems, gives you something to do, etc., etc. I freaking love it. So quick recap, we got the Fiberlight fire kit right here. Amazing fire kit. This little fibrous material right here takes a spark and burns for a pretty good bit to help you get your fire going. It don't take but just a little pinch. It just takes a little bit. That should last you quite a while. There's a lot of that fiber stuff packed inside. I mean, they freaking packed it tight in that tin. And then when you use it up, you can either put more in there or use the tin for other purposes, obviously. And you get a Ranger band. You can cut that Ranger band down and actually use it to start a fire too, believe it or not. We got the Camillus sharpener right here, the Glide sharpener. Excellent sharpener for maintenance of your knives, okay? You should never have a dull knife. Just a nice light run on this thing. Keep that knife nice and sharp, the edge nice and straight. It has the little T6, 8, etc., and the screwdriver, you know, bits on there so that you can take a knife apart if need be. You can actually sharpen scissors and shears with that, which is freaking awesome, okay? We've got the Heaven's Harvest seed kit. If you have not tried to grow your own vegetables, harvest them, prepare them, and eat them yourself, you're missing out. I don't care where you live, it can be done. It can be done in your home by a window. It can be done on a back porch. And then obviously if you got the space to do it, you can, you know, put it in the ground or do raised beds or whatever. My wife really enjoys doing that, and she has used a couple of these seed packs in here, and we've got some tomatoes and squash stuff just thriving in our yard out here. So looking forward to the BLTs coming soon. Hopefully some of those tomatoes will be ripe soon. I'm getting hungry now thinking about it. Try out your green thumb. These things are heirloom seeds. You can harvest the seeds from the vegetables when you grow them and prepare them to be planted again. And these are resealable. You don't have to use all of them. You got a massive freaking garden if you're using all these seeds. So you can seal them back up. They'll last a long time. You can put them in a cache somewhere. You can store them and use them when you think you need to use them. Then we got the Uti here, or the Uti. I don't know how to say it other than it's a portable gear hanger. That's freaking awesome. Excellent for hanging packs, sports gear, yard equipment, take it with you camping, hang stuff up, let it dry, whatever. This simple strap right here with these hooks clipped on it is freaking awesome, okay? I love it. And then we've got the Ruckin River camp table right here. Super versatile, super light. When you use it, you will immediately fall in love with it. I promise you. If you don't, something's wrong with you. I'm saying it to you, from me to you. Something's wrong with you if you don't fall in love with that table right there when you take it out and you use it, especially if you're a hammock camper. It's great for that. Like I said earlier, everything else, fishing on the bank, fishing on a sandbar, at the beach, freaking at a ball game, you, boom, boom, you got yourself a table, got somewhere to set your drinks instead of sitting them on the ground or whatever, and ants getting in it. You can use all the parts, or you can just use this and the table. That's it. Make you a stick, put your stick in that, boom. So very versatile. You can use all the gear. You can use very little of it, whatever you want to do. And then last, from Fox Italy, we've got the Zero 2.0 Desert Warrior. You're either going to get this coyote color knife here or this gray FRN scales, freaking lightweight, amazing summertime EDC knife. If you want to wear shorts, that's a super light knife. You'll forget you got it on. I mean, it's freaking great. So as always, I appreciate you guys watching. If you'd like to find out more about Battlbox, you can go to battlbox.com. You can click the What's in the Box tab on the website, and it'll take you through every single mission all the way down to the very first box shipped back in 2015. You can see everything that was in the boxes, and you can watch every video I ever made on every single box. It's quite the library. And also, don't forget, if you are a subscriber, you got access to the Battle Vault at battlebox.com. There's actually a page about it right here in the mission brief. So check that out. My knife just fell. Huge discounts on items. And there's way more items than just what we put in the box in there. It's like a store that's just got all kinds of stuff at huge, huge discounts that are for subscribers only in the Battle Vault. You're missing out if you're not checking out the Battle Vault. It's really freaking sweet. We've got a lot of stuff coming into that vault weekly. Training, products, freaking discounts for other types of business. I mean, you name it. You very well may find it in the Battle Vault. And that's it for mission 112. Yeehaw. I got to get ready to head to Blade Show. Y'all be on the lookout for videos from Blade Show. And I'll see you next month with mission 113. Yeehaw in July. Love you, mean it. Bye.